Only Mark Gubicza remains from the '85 World Champions. The Royals would like this year's team to resemble that club.
I've been in Kansas City for 3 years. Each year I've gotten closer to the type ball club I wanted, the type players I want. So this team gives me my best chance.
The foundation is pitching and defense. Kevin Appier and David Cone give Kansas City as good a 1-2 starting punch as anyone in baseball.
Kevin Appier, star pitcher. Hell of a guy.
The 26-year-old Appier led the league with a 2.56 ERA and has increased his win total each year. Cone not only suffered from the AL's worst run support, but admitted to pressing while pitching in his hometown, something now he says he's better prepared for. He's also working on not telegraphing his pitches this year.
That's the #1 priority for me this spring, is being more deceptive, hiding the ball within the glove and the different grips on breaking pitches and split-finger fastballs, and making sure that everything looks the same.
Rounding out the rotation, Tom Gordon, who had twice as many strikeouts as walks as a starter last year. Control pitcher Chris Haney gets another chance as the only left-handed starter. And Gubicza, who hasn't won in double digits in 5 years, is throwing with more velocity this spring. What they don't finish, Jeff Montgomery will. Since 1989, this Royal stopper has saved 82% of his chances with an ERA of 2.22.
4 quality pitches, doesn't blow anyone away, but he gets them out. I think he has the best stuff of the closers in the American League.
Setting up Montgomery, former Pirate closer Stan Belinda, Billy Brewer, who specialized against left-handed hitters, limiting them to a 183 average, and Pichardo in long relief, who could wind up starting. Not having George Brett in the Kansas City lineup will take some getting used to. He led the team in runs batted in his 20th and final season. Still, the team was dead last in the league in runs scored. This spring, once again, the Royals have put a premium on finding ways to improve their offense. Vince Coleman, acquired for Kevin McReynolds, should help. Coleman had better numbers as a Met than as a Cardinal. He just didn't play enough games. Looking for a fresh start, he could give a team that has a 12-31 record over the last 2 Aprils a fast start.
He's the first legitimate leadoff guy we've had since Willie Wilson. You know, this guy could create some excitement. When Vince is getting on base, he can take charge of a ball game.
It'll be a scratch and club lineup. Brian McRae showed he could hit major league pitching, hovering around 300 much of last year. Mike McFarland led the team in home runs with 20 and should assume Brett's leadership role on the field. The team's ticket, though, rests on the bats of Wally Joyner and Felix Jose. Dave Henderson, former A, was brought in for his experience and will platoon at the DH spot with 235-pound slugger Bob Hamlin, who hit 29 home runs in AAA.
For a guy of his size, Bob Hamlin has a tremendous eye, and he's got unbelievable power. I mean, I wish I could hit a ball as far as him in my prime.
Last year, the Royals improved by 65 runs and won 12 more games. They feel if they do that this year, it'll get them to where they want to go. Chris Myers, ESPN, Haines City, Florida.